This attractive-looking Memelord with a bowl cut is named Oliver Tree. He's a musician from Santa Cruz, California. He's 27 years old this year. He used to be a semi-professional scooterer, and he is currently a very good social media influencer and Memelord. Looking at his very attractive face, as you can see, he's not afraid of taking risks when it comes to design or style. The Oliver Tree that we know in the public eye is more of a persona than an actual person. He's a product of popular culture as it is today and meme culture that he grew up with. He's a self-described meme lord, vape god. He is an ex-semi-pro scooterer. He wears bowl cuts. He wears terrible design choices, including Supreme jackets. In this picture, this water pants and shirt that looked like a water cup from McDonald's back in the 80s and 90s. Or that pink and purple parachute jacket that he's known for. He's a weird guy, and that's who he is. He owns it. That's who he presents himself as on the internet and in person, because that's who he wants to be remembered as. This weird, goofy guy that's a product of the culture that we grew up in. Oliver shows off his persona in full force with his 2018 single, Hurt. Be it with the lyrics about his crash that made him give up semi-pro scootering, the imagery that's filled with avant-garde messages and meanings, or the undertones of popular culture being devastating, toxic, and not as all cracked up to be. It's all dripping with the style of uniquely Oliver Tree. With that in mind, Oliver Tree's use of avant-garde imagery in the music video for Hurt shows the downfalls and dangers and underside of popular culture to the modern day, despite its humble beginnings as a song about a scooter crash. To accurately describe how Oliver Tree exceeds so well in presenting this imagery, we have to talk about what is avant-garde. Avant-garde is those radical, different, innovative ideas, be it in arts, music, or anything really, that push what we know while critiquing the current. An example of this could be considered danger music, which is music that causes literal pain or bleeding on stage, or the song 433 by John Cage, a song of a pianist sitting at a piano and not playing for 4 minutes and 33 seconds. It reinvents what we know and pushes our boundaries of what we expect when we're looking at this. Oliver Tree's use of arts and imagery in his music video is outstanding. Some of it may be controversial, but as he stated in the H3 interview from 2019 that he was in, he had most of the ideas for this music video in his head from the get-go, from when he was a kid. He's been thinking about this for a while. Though we have not discussed about avant-garde art and its relation to activism, we have discussed something similar within Jack J. Halberstam's book about Gaga feminism. In it, he describes about the radical take that Lady Gaga used to make a stance about gender or sexuality through her work as a musician, be that through awards or through her songs or anything else. Be that as it may, it is a form of avant-garde art, as they are radically critiquing the ideas that we consider normal as it is today. Oliver Tree has done something similar through his music video Hurt, yet he does not consider himself to be making a statement with this way. This I consider to be the ultimate form of avant-garde art or Gaga feminism, which is you can make a statement without trying to make a statement. Let's look closer into the lyrics and lyrics behind the song. Oliver Tree in the 2019 YouTube video for the channel Genius breaks down the lyrics for Hurt. Despite most of it just being about the scooter crash that took him out of semi-pro scootering, There are some statements that he makes that are very true without without context of scootering. Be that someone else could always do something better than you in the future. You never are going to be the best. Be that as your life could be shitty for a week, and then a week later you could be in the top of the penthouse. Or that your friends ditch you once you make it big because they're jealous. Or how people only use you for tickets and to make it, or for a big break because you're famous. Even though this is just kind of personal, it's not really. It still makes a statement about the current state of popular culture and how all that matters is the clout or the identity behind the person rather than what they actually do. Check out some of these clips that he taken from that Genius article.
If you're poor or rich, it doesn't matter. Every single person has fucked up days. You might be going through the darkest moment in your life, but in a matter of a week, everything can change. In high school, I had a really tight-knit group of friends. We used to scooter every single day after school. Rain or shine, we would be at the park. Flash forward a couple weeks, I signed with the junior syndicate team. Nobody's hitting me back. They take me out of the group chat.
Now that the meaning behind the lyrics have been looked at, let's look at the imagery used throughout the music video that screams the modern take on avant-garde for the younger millennial population. In this scene, Oliver, after getting out of a coffin, starts crumping in a gigantic suit and looking like an utter doofus as 3 old Ukrainians come along with the tank and blow off his head. Then birds fly out of his head. In contrast to the over-the-topness of Oliver wearing this gigantic red jacket, it cuts back to a scene of Ukrainians living inside their normal, rundown apartment. As one of the last scenes of the music video, you see Oliver nailed to a gigantic scooter crucifix and then falling to his death, which brings us back to the beginning of the music video. Other noteworthy imagery from the music video include a gigantic Abraham Lincoln hat, white pupil eyeballs to make you look like crazy, and a coffin stopping right before a puppy so it doesn't get run over. All of this imagery that is uniquely Oliver Tree was influenced mostly by his childhood or how he grew up or what he liked as a kid. For instance, the crucifix, he said that it was unintentional, but he grew up with a lot of Christianity in his household, or that that he had that scene with the tank in his head for years, or how you see the big fat, or how him dabbing in one scene with the suit. Overall, this all shows influences from current popular culture and his own childhood as well. An issue with this vivid imagery, though, is that it has also led to controversy in the music world. The music video has been age restricted twice by YouTube, and they aren't really sure why, despite other big-name artists showing more graphic imagery in their music videos, such as Lil Yachty. Part of this could be due to the fact that there was Christian imagery in the case of a crucifix and him falling from the cross, or it could be considered from the gratuitous violence in the case of his head getting blown off by the tank. Yet, it's never been confirmed, despite other big-name artists still having much worse shit in their music videos. As a byproduct of the controversy, his music has been in the eye of the public community for a while. Part of this makes the music make a statement, despite the original intent of not trying to make a statement. Meaning can spread past what the author's original intent was, and I believe this is what happened here. As more of the ideas, what he's saying, which was that jealousy pollutes fame, that popular culture is toxic, that people just want to use you for famous, that people could be better than you in the future. All of this is a statement that probably was not intended originally, yet has made a powerful and impactful statement through the use of imagery and controversy in the public eye. I believe this is the true extent of what Gaga feminism is, using your own uniqueness to push your own ideas and make a statement at the same time, without trying. Thank you for listening, and then look out for the next slide for the credits. Have a wonderful day.